Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Leal in this incarnation, and maybe many of you already know that the energy of Scorpio is linked with a great intuition and a great capacity to see beyond the appearances. So this is a very good moment to recognize our own shadows, and to do this means to bring to consciousness every area of our life in which we are directing our energy in an unbalanced way. So I think that one of the greatest shadows of humanity, of the disconnected egos, something that we all experimented, and that I think that the path challenges us to transcend this in new levels, is the projection of a villain, the projection of an enemy or an opposite force. I mean, this could have a lot of masks, like that person that made me angry, with quotation marks, or that situation that ruined it all. Or I heard from certain religions that people saying that the devil made that person do something. So, as I said before, this could have a lot of masks, infinite ones. And I think that many people could have the opportunity to see films in which there are heroes and villains, and there's this battle between evil and good. So if we can see those films with an integrative vision, maybe you will note that the hero could have not become what he finally is without the villain. In fact, if there's no villain or hero, there's no film. So I think that these archetypes, these aspects, are in ourselves. And I think that from my perspective, neutrality is to understand that we are not any one of those. That the only thing that is real is love. And when we understand that the infinite energy or God is everything what we can see and we cannot see, then an opposite force is a totally contradictory concept. There's no opposite force to God, actually. So God is evil and good. And because I think that this infinite consciousness is very linked with love, parts from this energy, the evil must have a purpose of love too. But many times we are not able to see it because of our own ego barriers. So when we are not capable to see the essence of situations, then we condemn to ourselves to repeat evil in our lives. But when we participate of the film called Planet Earth, everything feels so real in here. And this is good, because when souls incarnate in here and they have to remember their wisdom and they have to descend information from the higher dimensions and apply it in here, this is extremely challenging. But are those challenges precisely the ones that allow us to grow in consciousness and to extract valuable experiences? So we are living in an illusion because souls are not babies or old people and they cannot born or die. But we experiment all of those things as very real, and circumstances bring us pain or happiness. So we have to understand that the moment in which we are believing that we are the heroes, I mean, we live this experience. We have the protagonic role because we live our experience from our center. But when we are believing that we are the hero is a savior, and that is not our function here. We are forgetting that we are instruments of God, of this infinite energy, and that we are channels of energy. So each one of us, we came here to channel different energies. You know, Jesus didn't came here to channel the same energy as Buddha, or Krishnamurti didn't came here to channel the same energy as Eckhart Tolle. So we came here to channel different qualities of the spirit. So we have to understand that no one outside, there's no situation or person that can really harm us without our permission and without us giving our power to those situations or people. So I think that when we are projecting the beeline in our experience, and this is not about forcing ourselves to not feel pain or sadness, because I think that pain many times is a great master. It's not the only one, but can teach us many things. So I think it's good when we are doing that projection. I think it's good to talk to our inner self, which is an extension of God, and to ask to that part of ourselves to show us the true essence of that situation so we can change our perception. Because many of the things that we want to modify in our lives can only occur when the observer is capable of seeing life in a different way. And many times we are so attached to our distorted perceptions. This was an experience of mine too. And that life has no other way but to show us in a tough way how we have to break a new shell of the ego, a new layer, and so we can see different. And this is not happening in order to destroy us. This is happening because we are invited to see different forms of love. And when we are capable of recognize those, then we are capable of creating more and more from that frequency. So I just wanted to leave this message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.